I'm getting ready for a flight tomorrow morning, and I can feel my anxiety level high. I wonder if it's because of the flight or maybe something else. Going through some things right now that make this time feel momentous for me. But if I'm being honest, at least for the last 7 or 8 years, everything has felt momentous. Probably because I realized for the previous 40 years before that, I was wasting time. And so there's a piece of me that always feels like I'm running behind and I have to make up ground, which is the opposite of the enough feeling that I was talking about yesterday. I was trying to hold on to that feeling today. It's been harder. I need to remind myself about that. And I think it's common to have a mentality that when I reach a certain milestone, then I'll be happy, or then I'll allow myself to be confident or feel good about myself. Well, that never happens. We have to learn to feel that now. I have to learn to feel enough now. Whether or not there is evidence around me for that. And if I don't learn to do it, there will never be evidence. But the more I learn to do it, the more evidence I'll find. Also been thinking about just the concept that change makes me nervous, that new projects or big decisions make me nervous, and by the same token, I could take a different view and look at it as exciting. There's a way to be defensive in life, and there's a way to be offensive in life. I don't mean offensive, meaning offending people. I mean on the offense, attacking in a sense. Just going after it, going for it, being excited. It is a mentality. I was training today, and one of the coach's sons, who's excellent at jiu-jitsu, I asked him for advice after our session. First he said everything was good. And then he said, one thing you could improve on is you're on the defensive. You're good at keeping me at bay, but you have to start to attack from the bottom position. You're good in the bottom position doing defensive things, but do more offensive things from the bottom position, because you don't just want to be on defense. Because if you're always on defense, then you're never on offense. You're never moving forward. You're just, at best, you're staying where you are, which is what happened in my training session with him. I did a good job of keeping him in check, but I didn't move forward. We just kind of stayed in one place. And in life, it's not good to just stay in one place. You can't always just be on the defensive. You have to switch to offense. Some people are always on offense. Trump is always on offense. Whatever you might think of him, that is one thing that he's mastered that works extremely well for humans. It's also good if in your offensiveness you are authentic and you are geared for good. That is a good combination. A lot of people who are geared for good are very defensive. They're not good at being offensive because they think that there's something wrong with that. We have to get better as good people at being offensive, pushing forward, pushing our agenda forward. Because good is better than bad. And there needs to be more good in the world.